Alrighty, let's get after it. 1/23/2026, 4:34 p.m. Since the last time we guys saw you, the Indiana Hoosiers have become national champions for the first time ever.
Insane.
It's honestly pretty nuts. I mean, it's pretty sweet. I haven't watched many national championship games, if I'm being totally honest, mostly because of more of the reason why this, because it's on ESPN, and also it's like the first year I really got into college ball, and I don't even think I was that crazy into it. I mean, I was just watching big matchups. I'm not watching,
Mm-hmm.
I guess less meaningful matchups. That is. But yeah, I got a Fubo subscription. They did the free trial, and just canceled it the next day. So
Nice.
I was able to watch it for free.
Sweet.
So that was pretty cool. But
That was a fucking hell of a game.
it was a good game. It was a really, really good game. I mean, it was fun. It was fun to watch.
I mean, yeah, Mark Fletcher is an absolute monster.
Yeah.
That kid, I mean, he's unbelievable. That whole game was just so. I mean, it was perfect. It was a perfect back and forth, just gritty, gutty. Every fucking first down had to be
Yes.
gutting it out. I mean, it was crazy, dude. Indiana would look like they're about to start rolling. It's Kalen Black would just rush for 12 yards on one carry or 8 yards on a carry. We'd get a first down, and then it was just stuffed. Miami's defense they got some fucking hitters on that defense.
Really like the
Play calling.
yeah.
I agree. I was losing my shit.
Also, the officiating was really bad.
Well, they just didn't really get in the way, which is
fine. It's
great.
it's great, but I
Also,
mean, if you're gonna
when a guy gets speared in the head, I mean,
pretty
you literally
obvious.
talk about targeting, and it was the most obvious
I mean,
hit.
Signetti said it himself.
Yeah.
Going into half, he's like, I'm all for letting him play, but when it's blatantly obvious in front of the official like that, it's
Yeah, that was crazy.
you got to call that.
I was yelling. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it was so late. That's the thing. It wasn't even a close, oh, he just faked it and turned. No, he was literally just basically starting to get to a walking position, and the dude just blasted him right in the chin. Thank God he didn't knock him out or knock him out of the game with that, because that was, dude, Mendoza's a dog. And then that run that he had, that little scramble, the QB draw into the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, just fighting through tackles, dives, gets blasted again. I'm like, this dude is laying it on the line.
Yeah. The biggest thing was just getting the first in that scenario, and obviously it scores the touchdown. I mean, that was huge. Awesome.
We needed it.
Yeah, 100%. He needed that. Yeah, I mean, he himself needed that to solidify that first overall pick. It sucks to say. I think this will be the peak of his football career, but
What makes you say that?
Fernando Mendoza is really a really good game manager with a lot of talent around him. Fernando Mendoza is not primed to be a starting quarterback on a bad organization like the Las Vegas Raiders.
I don't know. I disagree with this argument.
He was a really weak Heisman, first of all.
I keep hearing about that. Everyone, people keep saying about all the talent that's on Indiana, and all the talent and all the skill and elite defense and elite receivers and this and that. It's none of these guys were 5-star recruits. None of them were 4-star recruits. None of them were anything. They transferred.
Well,
it does matter because those guys, those are the guys
we've seen 5 stars not even
they
make
can
it
shit
to
the bed.
NFL.
Yeah, they can shit the bed for sure. But I mean, these are guys that literally not a single one of them was even a rated. No, not a single star. So
that doesn't mean you can't get better. I mean, that's
well, yeah, you can, but I'm just saying, it's not you're looking at a fucking 2019 LSU roster going, look at Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and fucking Joe Burrow.
You're gonna have those 100%.
Yeah, well, that's elite. These guys came up into being this good. So it's if he could do that, what's to say he couldn't do that with an NFL team to come up with guys where it's all right, they suck, but if they put pieces around him,
because the NFL
he can make people better.
College is your competition is going to be guys that are league worthy, and then guys that after college they're going to have no career. They're going to be everyday people. And
well,
then
yeah,
when
most
you
of
get
them.
to the NFL, it is the best of the best. Even if they suck, they're good enough to be in the NFL, which a lot of people take for granted. It's like, this guy's garbage. He's cheeks. He's like, yeah, but he made it to the NFL, so he can't be that bad. At that level, yeah, he sucks. But like, you put the worst NFL team in college, they're blowing the doors off them.
Yeah, of course.
The thing is with Mendoza, and I would like to be wrong. I'm just also seeing the argument that's being put out there and understanding Mendoza. This Heisman class, first of all, was not that great. It was pretty, but I mean, Mendoza didn't even throw for hardly 3,000 yards. The biggest thing that won him the Heisman, and the reason why he was so good, was he didn't throw for a lot of yards, but what he did do, he was extremely accurate and didn't turn the ball over.
And threw a lot of touchdowns. Still threw a decent amount of touchdowns, 40 touchdowns.
Yeah, comes with the accuracy and things of that nature. And not turning the ball over. Well, also a very strong run game. I mean, you have a two-headed monster was what we mostly saw. I mean, again, when they blew the doors off of Oregon, he had less than 200 passing yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like spectacular. The run game gets him down, and it's just like,
I don't think he's
a red
like
zone merchant.
I don't know.
I'm not saying again. I would like to be wrong, but it's like, again, he's not going to. And you can say yes, a good player can make the players around them better. What players are you going to make better around him besides Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty? And if they don't have an O-line, none of that means anything.
Well, yeah, that's if he goes to the Raiders. It's there's allegedly been talks between the Raiders and Ravens on possibly trading Lamar Jackson to the Raiders for the first overall pick. Obviously, there would be more involved than that, but there's rumors stirring about that happening.
That would be crazy. So far, the rumors this offseason have been kind of, I mean, not even offseason yet because, we're still in the playoffs, but like with the teams that are not in the dance.
It really wouldn't be the worst idea, though, for the Ravens. You save a shitload of cap and you get a guy
Ravens,
who's...
it would be great.
And
for
even
Lamar Jackson, they're killing him.
Yeah, but even for the Raiders, though, like, they need a quarterback, and if you don't have an O-line, it's good to have a quarterback that can at least roll out of the pocket and move and use his legs as opposed to...
But he can't do it like he did before.
No, not like...
to compensate for that O-line.
They don't need him to rush for 1,000 yards or anything, but, I mean, if he rushes for 500-600 yards even, that's significantly...
Lamar Jackson is injury-prone now. We've seen injuries are popping up more. He can only run for his life so long.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just a rumor. I don't know if I doubt it's going to happen, but...
That would be nuts. That would like break the internet.
It
would actually break the internet. I mean, so far this coaching carousel has been kind of butt too. I just want to say that. I think a lot of the hires and there's a lot of odd stuff going on. A lot of guys I don't really think will do well.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen kind of.
It's just kind of
everywhere.
But
back on Mendoza, I think I don't know. What I see in him is somebody who he knows how to read a defense, and he doesn't turn the ball over, and he's very calculated, and I think that is like the difference. I mean, you look at, and again,
it's a lot faster in the NFL too, though.
It is, but again, not comparing, but in a sense of like, look at Brady, look where he was picked in the draft, look at what they thought of him coming out of college. It's like he's not slow, he's not really that accurate, he's all right, he's got a pretty good arm. We'll take him, and then because I've been listening to a lot of this. Just on a couple podcasts recently, and it was something totally different. It wasn't sports related, but it was about the same thing where if you look at all the greatest athletes in every sport, all of them had shortcomings that they had to overcome. Like you look at Wayne Gretzky, he was not the fastest guy on the ice. He wasn't the biggest guy on the ice, but he had to train his ass off because of that, because his work ethic is so good. He made it to a level that was above and beyond everybody else. Tom Brady, like, the dims weren't there, so he had to make himself the smartest, most efficient quarterback on the field, and that's what took him to the level that he was at. You look at every single sport, like, that's pretty much how it is. Like, all the greatest of all time are the same way, basically. That like they had to overcome something.
Really strong supporting cast, though, in all their situations.
That's arguable. I mean,
Brady's defenses were absolutely disgusting.
The defenses were very good, but I mean, it doesn't stop him from putting up the numbers he did. I mean, the guy threw for 5,000 yards. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Brady stan. I'm
not
arguing that.
But, so I think it's like very similar when you look at a guy like Mendoza. I think it's easy to look at him and be like, well, he doesn't really run much, and he doesn't throw for 5,000 yards, and he's not doing. It's like, well, he's got a head.
Game manager get you though.
He's got a. I wouldn't call that a game manager though.
What would you call that?
That's somebody who knows football. That's knowing ball. I mean, what was Tom Brady? It's like he can become that. The guy hasn't even played in the NFL yet. So, I mean, you got to give the brain a chance. And a guy like him, the way he dissects things and the way he breaks things down, and his work ethic alone, I mean, because that's been going around too about him. He's like, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke, he doesn't even have a girlfriend. Of people, I thought someone said he's still a virgin, which who the fuck knows? Who cares?
Yeah, it's kind of like.
But either way, it's like, yeah, because he is so obsessed with football.
Yeah.
And I watched a clip of him talking about, it was when he was still at Cal, him not having a girlfriend. Someone asked him about it, and he's like, I dedicate my time to something that I love. Like, I am fully involved myself with everything I love. He's like, and if I had a girlfriend, after getting out of class, I would go spend my 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock hours with her as opposed to be watching film and working out and training and this and that. He's like, I don't have time for that, and I don't want to do that until later on down the road when I'm already in the position. He's like, I want to make the NFL and everything. It's like, this is a guy that is like an under-the-radar guy, and I think I love the fact that everyone's kind of just like...
He's not under the radar. He just won the Heisman.
He's definitely under the radar because everybody's like,
he's not. How could he be under the radar?
Because shit like you're saying, like that's what everybody is saying. Like, he doesn't throw for a lot of yards. He's a game manager. Like he's not like Lamar Jackson coming out of college or like fucking Trinidad Chambers. This kid is fucking phenomenal. He's incredible. Like
the whole thing is, okay, he can have all of these things. How many times have we seen a number 1 overall pick? This guy's better than him in college.
Yeah.
Go to terrible situations. They have like he can.
I'm
have
not
all
denying
these
that
things.
it's impossible he could shit the bed. Yeah. I'm not saying it, but
like no fault of his own. It's just the fact that like let's just use Justin Fields as an example.
No, I know.
Tons of talent.
Or fucking Sam Darnold, like getting drafted to the Jets.
It's just like he can be broken, like ruined.
He can, but I just think the Raiders situation isn't as bad as a lot of other ones. Like they need a head coach.
They need an OC.
They need an OC and a head coach, but like through drafting, like Brady just came into the building this past year. So they kind of like cobbled together, grab a quarterback, grab a head coach.
That's also, okay, Brady Stan. Just because one of the greats is owner of a team does not mean that team would be good.
I'm not saying that.
Let's say like the Hornets. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, was a partial owner. They were historically like ass. They're
dog
shit.
shit. Yeah,
like really, really bad.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, but he's very involved though. I mean, he's like very involved in a lot of shit, and I think he's only going to get more involved, and especially when it comes to, hey, we need to take a quarterback. Yes. Geno Smith's not the answer.
I want Mendoza to do good. I do.
Yeah.
I'm just like playing devil's advocate at this point. It's like there's, I guess, just like poking holes in it just to see, because like there's. The argument right now that I'm seeing is a lot of people are like, he's going to suck. A lot of people are like, but what you're saying, he's too devoted to suck. And it's like, yes, I do understand that, but it's like he could, if they mess up this like at all, like there's just so many holes in this team that like somehow, what would be best is to draft Mendoza, do not start him his rookie year.
Yeah, let him sit behind Geno Smith for a year. I agree. I'm with that for every quarterback.
Let them build the trenches up. Let them like get that team to actually build it around him.
1,000%. 1,000%.
If you want him to, and Brady has come out and said that himself about rookies. So if he's smart enough, we'll hold him to his word. Basically, it's like, hey, we'll see. Who cares about the pressure from fans? Like, we just had the number 1 overall draft pick quarterback. Let's see him. We want to see him. It's like, no, you're gonna wait. Trust, like just trust the process, basically.
The only problem is like when you get to a certain pick, like a certain number pick, there's like a line where it's like this guy is getting drafted this high because we think he could jump right in and be a starter, and your team is so shit that you need that person to be a starter. Which is why I think a lot of people would shit on the idea of putting him on the bench for a year. If you're gonna take the number 1 overall pick and you're going to waste a year of his career.
It's not a waste.
Well, that's like, the way people look at it. I don't think that, but like that's how people are going to, like, we wasted the fucking number all pick. He's on the bench. It's like
you'd have to ignore the fans.
They would need to.
The internet, just like delete social media for that first year. Yeah. Because like seriously, you're going to be getting so much flack, and it's like it'll work out best in the long run. Yeah. And if Brady is very involved, let's just hope that he can influence that bozo of an owner, and I guess it would really just be Mark Davis. I think is the biggest idiot. Who's their GM? I don't even.
I think it's John Spytek.
I just
the used to be former GM of the Bucks. He got hired this past year.
yeah, I just hope
I think Brady's going to have a lot of say in a quarterback. I think when they're drafting other pieces around him, it might not be so much, but why the fuck wouldn't Brady be like, dude, I've been watching this guy. The same way he was like, look at how obsessed he is with Caleb Williams.
yeah.
Like, he's obsessed with Caleb Williams. He likes him more than any other like young quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious. And it's like, yeah, that's for a reason. So you would like to think that when it comes to picking this quarterback, whoever they end up going with, that he's going to have a big hand in it. And Fernando now has officially declared the draft. Yeah, which a lot of people were proposing the idea that like Mark Cuban allegedly was going to pay him and he would give him $24 million equivalent to his first overall pick, bonus money just to keep him in Indiana for another year to run it back one more time. And there was like rumors that all that shit was like, nah, he's like, I'm going to the draft. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. I would have been pissed as fuck.
I mean, it was
Fuck Carson Beck, that ugly ass piece of shit. Now he has to finally declare for the draft too. Oh my God, I'm so happy they lost. I'm so happy that dude lost.
It was dude, shout out ESPN for I don't think they had any idea who they showed on TV until the internet said who they showed on TV.
I could have literally blown up and gone viral at that post because as soon as they showed Abella Danger, I looked at Stephanie. I'm like, dude, they just showed Abella Danger. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, pretty sure it was her. She's like, who's that? I'm like, that's a fucking porn star. I'm like, that's so crazy. And then I got on like,
and she's
yeah.
So the funniest thing, the next day at the gym, they always have like the news on one of the TVs.
Yeah.
The news station was like showing her because people were like talking about it so much. They talked about her and how she was on TV. And like, oh yeah, she's a TikTok star. I'm like, that is not why she's famous, guys.
No,
it's not why she's famous.
No.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Another interesting thing I thought too about not really so much the game itself, but actually really quick. How about that blocked punt? That was so fucking nuts, dude. That was so awesome.
The whole game, I was kind of like waiting for them. Like, it's gonna happen. I'm like, they're getting way too close. They're getting way too close on every single punt. I'm like,
oh yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I was literally thinking
block
the same
a punt.
thing.
They're gonna block a punt.
Yeah, the special dude. I mean, that team was just perfect, completely perfect. The defense too. How about the defense was just unbelievable.
D'Angelo Pond's dog.
Yeah, he's phenomenal, dude.
Shout out Mendoza's brother real quick. He transferred because
I was just about to. That's exactly what I was like gonna go back to in this.
Because he thought he was just gonna get handed the starting job. Goes to Georgia Tech.
Which I don't understand. I feel like that's kind of shitty that they bring your older brother and you in, like you both transfer to this program.
Maybe he's not that good.
And he might not be, which is fair, but it's also kind of weird where it's like, you're not gonna give me a chance, like you give me like the off season to like prep after. I could get to learn from my brother in the off season and then also progress myself and like fight for a job next year. It's like, no, we're just basically gonna wait for a transfer portal kid to come here and start for us. It's like,
I mean, I don't know. Is that even the case? I mean, he just hit the portal. I mean, like we never they haven't even.
Well, I would imagine
he won the Natty 3-4 days ago.
Yeah, but I mean, why would he hit the transfer portal unless he already knew that was like the idea that he wasn't going to be starting because.
Or maybe he just didn't want to duel out for the starting job.
I mean, maybe, but why would you want to leave a fucking team that's that good? I mean, if Cignetti is such a great coach, the program is completely turned around into literally a winning program now. Everything is up from here.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you leave that place to go start at a small, shitty school or somewhere else? It's like you only probably do that because there's already been rumblings like, who are we going to bring in for quarterback? Because someone is coming out of that transfer portal and going there. Like, it's going to be someone from Duke or someone from, something.
Yeah. If that's the case where they basically just told him, like, hey, dude, you're not going to be starting for us next year, I'm on coaching side. I trust Sig to have an eye for good quarterback or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, whatever. I mean...
it's just weird, yeah.
But he also would have had like extremely high expectations, unrealistic expectations. Like people would have been like, "Okay, well, you're his brother, so you should be just like him."
Yeah, well,
and if you're not as good, you're like, jump off a bridge, but if you're better,
but I mean,
everything's all cool.
But can you imagine, like, you're a year apart? I mean, how would anyone like look at him and assume that he's not like his brother? Like, same work ethic, same.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you would think he would be damn near the same person.
Yeah.
But who knows? But it is. It's just strange. Like It's kind of one of those things where you'd expect, oh, Mendoza leaves, and then next year we're going to see another Mendoza jersey starting in the game, like number 16. And it's like, it's kind of goofy to just be like, all right, my brother won. They won Natty. All right, I'm out of here. I'm going to go somewhere else that's worse. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It just doesn't make much sense.
Maybe he wants to go write his own legacy somewhere else.
That could be
like
it.
Mendoza, maybe they'll just give him like a statue now.
Yeah, that could very well be it.
Built the Signetti statue already, honestly.
It's definitely already. They've plotted out where it's going to be already. For sure. There's no doubt. There's no fucking first Natty ever. Dude,
first
that
Heisman
was
winner ever.
First Heisman, first Rose Bowl, first fucking Peach Bowl, first Natty, first 16-0 team since the 1800s when there was
since Yale.
Nothing. Yeah. I mean, it's unbelievable what Signetti did there.
Shout out to the NCAA for being massive sellouts again, though. They approved sponsor patches on the jersey for next year.
Oh, sick. So they're going to look like fucking UFC fighters now with like fucking 50 sponsors all over their shit.
You're going to look UFC, you're going to look like the NBA, you're going to look like
baseball.
Yeah,
the giant fucking the Astros with their giant oxy patch on their fucking arm. It's so ugly, dude.
You're going to have just like hockey does it too now, right?
Hockey's had it.
Yeah, it's I actually hate that personally. I think
me
it's
too.
Awful. I
agree
it so much. It's like, dude, are we serious right now?
Yeah.
Like, it's disgusting.
I hate marketing and advertising with a passion, which is why it's so hilariously ironic that Stephanie is in marketing and that is like her dream job. And I'm like, I despise you.
Yeah.
Because you
and everything you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've told her this. I'm like, you ruin the world. You are part of what is ruining the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
God dang it, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I want to talk about something crazy real quick in the NFL world that I saw today. That's kind of like going around. And I think if it were to happen, it would be absolutely awful and would set them back a couple of years. Why are the Bills interviewing Phillip Rivers as a head coach?
I don't know. I don't understand that either.
Granted, yes, okay, cool. He played at a high level. He's smart. He understands the game. Sure. But, dude, no. Just because he's coaching a high school football team does not mean he should just come right in and coach an NFL team. That's just like the whole thing with, like, Jeff Saturday. Granted, he was an interim head coach and all that, but it's like...
Yeah, that was at least a little bit understandable because it's mid-season.
But it's like, dude, there's no way this is, like, a serious candidate, right? Like, this is a serious consideration. This has to just be for, like, hey, he's, like, the topic of discussion right now. He's still pretty popular, still relevant. Like, remember when he came in at the end of the season and played 3 games? Yay, cool. There's no way. And if they hired him, they're cooked. I mean, I don't know what to say. That's just not good.
Yeah, well, especially considering there's guys like Clint Kubiak who are probably going to be on the move. I mean, Joe Brady. Cliff Kingsbury's out there. Joe Brady, their current offensive coordinator, is going to be interviewing for jobs. I mean,
interview him for that coaching job.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, really, he's a great offensive coordinator. I mean, he has turned around that offense.
They have been talking about him getting a head coaching job for like the last 3 years. There's like been is he going to leave? This is going to be the year he leaves. It's going to be the year he leaves. Like, yeah, dude. It's like there's a reason.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. That whole did you watch the press conference with fucking Brandon Beane and Terry Pagula, the owner?
It was kind of odd. It was kind of weird.
So funny, dude. How he's like throwing basically throwing McDermott under the bus with the whole Keon Coleman thing because they're like asking Beane about drafting Keon Coleman. He's like, "Can I interrupt?"
He's like the coaching staff was the one who wanted him.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Imagine if you're Keon Coleman, dude. I'd be like,
he should feel like shit. He kind of like it sucks because I actually had really high hopes from him. I bought a lot of his cards because I was really thinking he was gonna have a breakout year because he's very talented, but clearly his work ethic and drive is just not there. He's kind of a fucking dipshit, actually, too.
It's crazy.
It's a bummer. So that's not really working out very well for them. That whole fucking situation up in Buffalo, they need to figure something out quick.
The Chiefs hired Bieniemy as their OC.
They did get Bieniemy as their OC, literally right after we stopped recording and talking about how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dolphins got a head coach. Didn't they?
No, I thought they just interviewed. I don't remember them hiring a head coach. I thought they just interviewed for one.
Could be wrong then. Okay. Oh, I actually wanted to touch on something real quick. You said that the whole John Gruden thing. I don't know if you saw the comment. that the O-line dropped. He said, "Did Kyle just say that John Gruden never won a Super Bowl with the Bucks?" 2003, he won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What?
John Gruden?
I know. What are we talking about?
Last episode, you said that he did not win a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Did I?
Yes.
No. Well, I did not mean to say that, of course. What is
Because then he was
and we're talking about, like, God damn it. We were talking about, like, McDermott getting fired.
Yeah.
Teams getting over the hump. I said Gruden didn't win this. No. What I meant was Tony Dungy, obviously, yes. Thank you for calling me out then. Tony Dungy didn't win a Super Bowl with the Bucks. Tony Dungy was the head coach of the Bucks before Gruden got hired, and then they won the Super Bowl. But Tony Dungy's a good coach.
He won a Super Bowl with the Colts.
With the Colts. But what we were talking about is, like, when a team is good, but, like, can't get over the hump, and they need to fire someone, and people are kind of like, oh, Tony Dungy's a good coach, which is why he ended up winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Tony Dungy was the head coach. They fired him, and then I think it was 2002 they hired Gruden.
I don't know.
And then the next year, 2003, is when they won the Super Bowl with Gruden. Yeah, I must have misspoke, but yes, I meant Tony Dungy.
And then he was like, "Did I just say that do you think the NBA is boring?"
The NBA sucks.
Yeah, it's boring. It's I don't know, dude. It's just like super. Yeah, people hate on football for constant flags, but it's like, it's the same thing, dude. Like the NBA is like every 2 seconds. I mean, not even NBA, basketball in general. There's constantly a whistle being blown. Constantly free throws being shot. Like it's kind of annoying and it's hard to watch. It loses my attention really fast.
I think a big difference between basketball and football is, like, you see it right now, like, perfect example, playoffs. Granted, it's the playoffs and it's regular season NBA, but, like, there are games in the regular season in NFL where refs will let them play and there's not flags constantly. What I guess is what I'm getting at is, like, both leagues have subjective calls. Like, what's a fucking travel? Because anymore, guys just run 5-6 fucking steps with the ball, and there's no whistle. But then a guy gets grazed on the fucking arm 10 seconds after a shot, and there's a fucking whistle blowing. It's like,
it's pretty.
The refing is just
rough.
nonstop, like, bullshit in the NBA, whereas the NFL, I feel like it's less often that happens. There are games where it is ape shit.
Yeah, 100%.
But I feel like it's less often than the NBA. And also just the NBA is not as entertaining. It's the equivalent of, like, if every single team in the NFL, like, if you watched 4 Hail Marys a game from each team, the Hail Mary loses its value. And I think we've talked about this before.
There's more explosive plays in the NFL, too. And that's why football is the most exciting.
Well, they're detrimental as well, because, like, a big score like that is a huge momentum change. But, like, in basketball, they'd be equivalent of, like, going on, like, a 15-point run or something, which doesn't happen very often.
Like, yes, there are highlights in basketball. There are cool shots. But I could see that just scrolling on Instagram. I'm not going to sit there and watch an old game and just wait for it to happen. I'll just wait till they post it.
Yeah.
But on the NFL, it's like, big plays happen multiple times, like massive, and it's a lot more athletic. Like, I'm not saying the NBA is not an athletic, like basketball is not like.
Not definitely, yeah.
It obviously is. I mean, you got to run back and forth down a court all game
against 6'8", 6'9" guys
like
who
literal,
are fucking
like,
giants.
Trees. Yeah. Like, yes, but it's just different. It's like the same thing. Like we've talked about this, like, with baseball before. That I'm like, baseball, you don't need. Depending on the position you play, you don't have to be the most, like, physically fit guy on earth. Like,
no.
The NFL, if you're going to be a skill position, you need to be, like, tip-top, like, 2% body fat, basically like a Greek god physique.
Other than linemen.
That's why I said skill position. So
not
include linemen.
Yeah.
Which is like wideouts, stuff like that. But going back to the Dolphins head coach, Jeff Hafley is their head coach now.
They did hire him. Why didn't I screenshot that? I did see that.
Yeah.
Or did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, that's fucking. Hey, good luck, Packers.
Yeah,
now you need a defensive coordinator.
He's going to be calling defensive plays. He said.
What?
Jeff Hafley said he is going to be calling.
Yeah, I said good luck, Packers.
Oh,
they lost he was their defensive coordinator.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Michael Parsons tweeted about that. Michael Parsons really just. I mean, I guess I can't say just. He's got Twitter fingers, dude. He's got Twitter fingers now. He's kind of.
Not just now. He's had Twitter fingers. It's the same fucking thing he had when he was doing his podcast down in fucking Dallas too, and starting shit. And when he gets too much time on his hands, he gets busy making shit more of a problem than he does just keeping his mouth shut and sticking to the game. which
It's like the whole
I need to find this.
the whole LeBron thing when they're like shut up and dribble. It's kind of like Michael Park. Granted, he tore his ACL, so it's like he really can't do much. But it's the metaphor of like just shut up and get after the quarterback. It's like sure, yes, you have a voice and you're a figure. So if you have something you want to say it. But when you're just spewing sludge, like stupid, nonsensical stuff, shut up.
Yeah, and obviously the at this point now the finalists for the NFL MVP awards and all that stuff got announced. I was curious about this because bringing up his name, Defensive Player of the Year. Here's the 5 people who are candidates: Myles Garrett, Will Anderson Jr., Aiden Hutchinson, Nick Bonito, and Micah Parsons.
All of those guys are worthy of it except Micah Parsons.
Why the fuck is he on that list?
Because he's a name.
He's
he got traded.
Very good, but like
he didn't do anything this year.
This year, like, bro, how we're not Defensive Player of the Year? How are we leaving cornerbacks and safeties and linebackers? I mean there are fucking monsters in this league right now that are playing the DB position and linebacker and shit. How the fuck does Micah Parsons get put in that 5th spot when you see what? But Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter could have made it again. Fucking Cooper DeJean could have made it again over Micah Parsons. I mean, anybody.
They all should not matter. Seriously, that list should. Granted, they have to put other players on there. That list should only just say Myles Garrett.
This year, also too, it's kind of criminal. He's not even in the MVP candidate.
The MVP is just a QB award.
That doesn't matter.
It's the worst. That's what I'm saying. It's the worst thing on earth because like this guy just broke the sack record.
Literally. Who was the last defensive player to win MVP? I believe the last defensive player to win it.
Why don't I remember? Why do I want to say no? It's not him.
Because I know Lawrence Taylor won it one year, I believe, and I want to say, did Michael Strahan win it when he broke the sack record?
I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. Who was?
Because if you break an all-time, like damn near unbeatable record, whether you're on the
Lawrence
offense,
Taylor in 1986.
I thought I
was the last defensive player to win the NFL MVP.
Yeah.
Bro.
LT. You know why? Because at the time, he had the sack record. So like. What are we talking about? How the fuck does he get? How does he break the sack record and not get? It's crazy.
The MVP truly means nothing anymore. If I'm being totally honest, the MVP
it doesn't. It's like the Pro Bowl.
It's just the best quarterback, and not even half the time. It's like because obviously there's Lamar Jackson got a Mickey Mouse one.
When Josh Allen should have won it.
Yeah, and then Josh Allen got a Mickey Mouse one when Lamar Jackson should have won it.
Yeah, I mean highest passer rating of all time. Like threw like 5 interceptions to 44 touchdowns on the year. Yeah, rushed for almost 1,000 yards, and then Josh Allen wins MVP. Like, and then same shit last year though. Look at Saquon. Saquon damn near. I mean, he didn't break Dickerson's record, but like 2,000 plus rushing yards. That should be automatic
what
MVP.
The Offensive Player of the Year award is for.
Yeah,
and that's why that should not exist anymore. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, it kind of should because a guy like...
But it sucks.
Like if Myles Garrett wins MVP this year, if, just hypothetically, if he was in it and he won it, who does Offensive Player of the Year go to? Does it go to Matt Stafford or does it go to fucking JSN?
That's not...
Or Puka?
Yes, and I agree with that, only if the MVP actually meant someone other than a quarterback.
Yeah.
Like if it did include defensive players as well.
I think they need it because MVP doesn't mean shit for anyone but a quarterback because like a JSN isn't going to win it.
It sucks. It's basically like, in my eyes, anymore, it's just a freaking participation trophy. It's like a second place trophy. It's like, here you go, dude. It's like, yeah, you were really good, but you don't play quarterback.
If I'm being 100% honest, if we're going to have MVP and it's going to be designed basically at this point for just the best quarterback and then Offensive Player of the Year, forget Offensive Player of the Year and just add best wide receiver 1 of the year, running back 1 of the year. Just make 2 separate awards for wide receivers and running backs. Classify tight ends as wide receivers. They can get into. Make it that way because Offensive Player of the Year,
skill position player of the year. Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah, like but they need to split it to running back. They need 2. They need it should be running back and wide receiver. You should be able to be the best of your group because when you look at this year, okay, Offensive Player of the Year. Look at what fucking CMC did. Like, he's almost, you could argue, should be in MVP talks because of what he did for a team that literally he was their entire offense and did something that, like, damn near has never been done but, like, 2 other times in the NFL where guys caught and rushed for 1,000 yards apiece. I mean, he's phenomenal, and he's not even, and he's got to be an offensive player of the year, but you can't give it to him because look at what Puka did. But can you give it to
JSN
Puka?
did.
But look at what JSN did. Yeah, it's like these guys are just phenomenally good. And then also now, because of that, like, how are there no quarterbacks that drop into, I mean, other than Drake May made it into offensive player of the year, but that's the same shit. Like, okay, if Drake May, how is he a candidate?
That would be like 2 MVPs.
See, now, if we're playing a little secret game here that no one, don't tell anybody if you guys just promise not to sell. Pinky promise. I think Matt Stafford's winning MVP, which is why Drake May is the only, Matt Stafford's not an offensive player of the year, but Drake May is. Why is that? It's because Drake May is going to end up just winning offensive player of the year. But awful. Matt Stafford should be in that conversation then too. Why isn't his name in there? Because if he, it's the whole thing's goofy.
No,
I agree. It's not worth.
The whole thing is kind of just any more meaningless.
It's like the Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
it really is.
It means nothing.
Yeah,
it's just theatrics at this point.
Yeah,
it sucks. But what else has happened big time? Let's think. Robert Saleh.
Yeah, Titans head coach.
R.I.P.
I don't.
Another failed experiment for Rob. Dude, why does he keep taking these garbage jobs? Mike McDaniel, he got the hint. He's like, yeah, you know what? None of these head coaching jobs look that enticing. I'm just going to be the OC for the Chargers and get bounced in the wild card. And blame injuries.
Hey, good for him, though. Yeah, he did get hired as an offensive coordinator for the Chargers. That is an interesting combination between him and Harbaugh.
Yeah, it's just like
those two in a room.
Yeah, Harbaugh.
That is so funny to imagine.
This old school guy, and then you got this 45-year-old guy that
wears tags on his shoes.
Yeah, thinks he's Gen Z.
Yeah, but Harbaugh's a fucking weird dude too. Like Jim's a weird ass guy. He's a very weird guy. So like the two of them are just total weirdos. It's gonna be hilarious.
It could be good. Yeah.
There's gonna be some epic clips that come out between the two, but it's hilarious that no one seems to want that Browns job. Like, Mike McDaniel literally pulled himself out of the fucking. He went and did an interview, and then he's like, on second thought, don't call me back. I actually not interested in doing it.
He finally did something smart. He's like, you know what? I think I don't want to be clowned again, because that could for especially for him, this is like his second chance,
Yeah.
And it's like he could really screw himself out of coaching in the NFL ever again.
Especially if he would have went to the fucking Browns.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I know. Just there was someone else that interviewed with the Browns too that did the same thing. They pulled out after they interviewed. They were like, yeah, you know what? Forget it. It's like, yeah, no one wants to go there. And I don't know if we mentioned, I think we might have mentioned, yeah, we did last episode when Stefanski getting hired in Atlanta.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
How he got a job before some of these other guys is beyond me.
Dude, Baker's already talking smoke.
Yeah, did you see those guys going back and forth? And then fucking, God, I can't stand him. What's his name? Joe Thomas. Right? Joe Thomas, the old
lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fucking douchebag. I hate that dude.
I didn't see that.
He's a dickhead. He's starting to talk shit back on Baker and be like, yeah, you were a real fucking prick. Maybe that's why they treated you the way they did, this and that. It's like, Joe Thomas has also come out, and when he was he was the one talking all that shit on Jeff Saturday getting hired over other people who were available and this and that. And then, 2 weeks after that, he was like, more players should be involved in getting job opportunities. It's like, you were just talking shit on a former player getting a job opportunity. Joe Thomas is a fuck.
Absolutely love it.
But yeah, that whole situation is crazy. And then, speaking of the Chargers, their defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, just went to the Ravens. So that's a great move for the Ravens. I love that.
Shout out the Ravens.
5-year deal too. That'll be interesting to see how that pans out for them. I'm just so curious who they're going to hire as head coach.
Matt Nagy's still out there.
That would be the worst decision they could possibly make. Matt Nagy's a fucking clown. He needs to just.
I mean, he's out of a job now. His
job
just got filled.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was good with the Chiefs. He came to the Bears. He had one good year, shit the bed, crawled back to daddy, went to the Chiefs. Had one decent year,
then their offense
then shit the fucking bed
regressed.
Again. Yeah, and then they're like,
you could chalk it up to lack of talent and aging.
I'd say
players.
injuries more than anything. Injuries and, car accidents and shit like that. But I mean, like Xavier Worthy got hurt. Rashee Rice was hurt.
I mean, even when they were there, when they were all healthy.
Yeah, when they came
the
back.
offense
But
still wasn't like the offense. You could just tell like something was off. Granted, you could argue the injury, lack of chemistry. Sure, we'll throw that out there. We'll say that. But
yeah,
I don't know. It also just seemed like there was so much like off the field things going on that it kind of affected play.
yeah.
Like they kind of became like a Bravo TV show. Like they were like, I mean, they were more just like on freaking.
It's a lot like the Eagles. Like people are more just
Yeah.
focusing on like shit that's going on in the building as opposed to like they're not putting a good product on the field right now.
Yeah.
Which is why they needed to make a change. Which also, speaking of teams that made changes, the Giants finally finalizing a deal with John Harbaugh. Boy, did you see that?
I haven't seen. I haven't seen that.
I'm pretty sure it got done because they had their press conference where Joe Shane introduced him as the new head coach. And that's what I was getting at. I don't know if you watched that or not. Probably not if you didn't think that it was finalized then.
No.
Yeah, Joe Shane looked so fucking nervous and was like stumbling over his words and was just... he was on the verge of a panic attack. Very obviously. Like, I just think that's so funny because like he's in his head, he's got to be thinking, I'm going to lose my job.
Well,
Because
hopefully.
this guy's going to expose me for being a total fucking clown because he now is going to talk directly to ownership as opposed to having to go through me.
Dude, I absolutely hate this app sometimes. It just doesn't load anything sometimes, dude. It's the worst.
But he definitely knows he's on his way out. He's getting shit canned in the next 2 years tops. Because after all the decisions he's made, and then to get a guy like Harbaugh who comes in there who actually knows what he's doing. Like, think of the last few coaches for the Giants. This guy's been,
Garbage.
head in the organization, making a bunch of stupid calls, and the head coach is just kind of having to eat it. And now that he's got a head coach that knows how to win and is very consistent and is like, yeah, I've made my entire career where I've been talking to the owner of the Ravens. I need to talk to the owner directly. I don't need to always go through you. And he's like, yeah, you do. You have to go through me. It's like, no, you're just fucking, you want to play damage control and try and you can't throw him under the bus. That's the difference. So Joe Shane knows he's screwed, and it's very funny watching him panic as he was announcing it. It was really weird. He's like, and I just want to, give a welcome. Our head coaching system is, like he's just like stumbling over all his words. It's very funny to watch it.
Ravens hired a coach too. Forgot about that.
A head coach?
Yeah.
No shot.
Yes. Jesse Minter.
No. As a defensive coordinator.
Was he defensive coordinator? He's not their head coach?
I just fucking deleted that too. I literally just... That was the thing that I just read off.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Because I was
Thanks, dude.
too busy getting angry at this stupid team.
That was before that.
Stupid app.
Oh, no, he is the head coach. I'm stupid. I don't know why I said he was defensive coordinator. He was the defensive coordinator of the... Maybe I just misspoke. He was the defensive coordinator of the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Ravens hired him. I'm stupid. Duh. I think I did say that they hired him as a defensive coordinator. And then right afterwards said, I wonder who they're going to hire as head coach. Jesse Minter's their head
Credibility's
coach.
out the window right now, people.
It really is. Hey, sometimes people misspeak. It's like the fucking John Gruden thing. That's good. I'm glad he mentioned that. That's cool that he called that out because that's something I would have.
He keeps on our toes.
Yeah, I would have totally just never thought about that again. But
bad organizational moves though, by teams that are historically bad for making bad organizational moves, is one half of the Kindizer jersey.
Oh, you're gonna jump into baseball?
Yeah, I don't have anything else on football.
Oh, Dan Skipper's retiring for the Lions. They're
Wasn't he
screwed.
already retired?
No, I thought that was Frank Ragnow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now they just lost Dan Skipper.
That's all right. I mean, their window has been closed.
Their two best O linemen just totally dipped out on them. And then this is not for the political aspect of it, but it just had a funny reference. NBC sideline reporter Michelle Tafoya. She's apparently running for the U.S. Senate as a Republican in Minnesota. She's an outspoken Republican and supporter of President Donald Trump. None of that means anything. I just think every time I hear her name or see her, AJ's dad, like anytime he'd see her, he always just called her Michelle Fat Fingers Tafoya, and I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I can't unhear or unsee it every single time I see her. So just that was the only reason
I can't even picture her, but that does sound pretty awesome.
I hear. I can even zoom in. I don't know why. It's not like her fingers are like. It just. His dad just said like goofy shit all the time. AJ's dad is so fucking funny, dude. Shout out Hector. He is so goddamn funny. But just something like that, like Michelle Fat Fingers Tafoya, just always cracked me up so much. That was the only reason I screenshotted that.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah, moving on to baseball. Boy, some gigantic moves made up.
Yeah, I mean, I
think it's a fucking fantastic move.
Oh, God, no. I mean, we got the worst value in return.
That is totally not true.
Who did we get? Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got Ronald Acuna's brother. He's so good that he's been traded twice on his rookie contract. That's how you know he's good. People are clinging on. It's like Mendoza's brother. Just because he's his brother doesn't mean he's the same player.
Yeah, definitely not. But he's very, very talented. I mean, he was a high draft pick for a reason.
I hate it. I mean,
he has, but look at Owen Casey, right?
But,
Owen Casey's very talented, but he got drafted by the Mets and then traded to the Cubs, and now he got traded from the Cubs to the fucking.
But when we're talking here, though,
Marlins.
is Luis Robert Jr. Granted, however you felt about him, this guy was a good player when healthy. When he was,
except for last year when he was completely disinterested and basically a team cancer.
Let's just chalk that up. Not healthy. I'm just chalking, like, don't categorizing it, whatever. This guy was in MVP talks before. He's just like one breakout year away from being an MVP caliber player. For getting 2 prospects for Luis Robert Jr., I absolutely hate. And I think that is just it's just bad from the organization. It's just not, that's horrible. It's horrible, horrible value. I mean,
it isn't. It isn't.
We literally got a bag of chips for him.
Well, I mean, based off what he did last year, and as much as he struck out in the last 2 years, like, it's fucking, he ruined his own value, A, and B, they don't, the Sox are in such a terrible position over the last few years that they don't need to go and pay a guy like him who, like last year, right? Like, they were way better last year than they were the previous year, obviously. But, like, him showing no interest and even being good when they're starting to finally become competitive is like, all right, this is a sign that you don't want to be here and we don't want you on this team anymore, and we are especially not going to give you some kind of giant fucking contract because of what you used to do for us. You don't want to be here and you have no interest in these young guys that are coming up that are eating, that are going to be just as good as you were. Because that is one thing I'll say. Like, they have so much young talent around that entire team that we talked 100%. About last year.
It's exciting. I mean, it's like fun.
That it's like you don't need, like, Luis Robert doesn't need to be there.
You just need a veteran presence, though, in my opinion.
But that's the thing.
Talented veteran president.
But they save a shitload of money by not having to give him a deal.
I said president.
And they can still bring somebody in.
I mean, and also they need Andrew Benintendi.
And they also need starting pitching as well. They need pitching, period. So it's like,
but the pitcher that we also got, I've never heard of in my life.
Yeah, I don't know who he is either, but I'm just saying, like, it frees up the money at least to where if they want to make another move where they can bring in another starting pitcher of some sort or another defensive player or like anything.
I think Chris Getz is stupid. I think he sucks. But I'm all for changing my mind. I mean, please change my mind.
I really, like I said, I don't mind the move. I really don't think it's that terrible. I know it sucks
because I was all for trading him. Like I did not.
You just thought you'd get more for him.
Yeah, I would have liked more than what we got.
I mean, I could see that argument. Yeah, I mean, it's like 2 prospects for one. But I guess it's like in the world of baseball, they got to look at it as like it's a very highly touted prospect in Luis Angel Acuna. Like,
well, what sucks is that part of that, the reason why he's so highly touted is because of his last name, who his brother is, and it's like I hate that argument. It's like, dude, I understand. Like, yes. It would be great if he were just as talented, if not more talented than his brother. But I don't want to go trading Luis Robert Jr. based off hopes. That's like drafting Anthony Richardson's like, dude, this guy's got all the tools in the world. If we can somehow just get it all together, he can be awesome. It's like, yeah, like, cool, yeah, what ifs are awesome. I could sit here and name off 1,000 what ifs. It's like, what if Tim Anderson never got knocked out by Jose Ramirez? He probably would have never fallen off so hard. It's like, it just sucked. I don't know. Again, I was all for trading him. All for it. Just would have liked a little more.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking up his stats because I want to see. I mean, a 282 batting average throughout his career in the minors. I mean, and realistically, his minors career ended in 2025. He just came up last year. So he batted 303 last year in the minors, 347 on base, 351 on base percentage career, 400 slugging career, 751 OPS. I mean, he's a very good player. He is very good. It's.
I just hope it translates. I mean, we've seen that too. Guys who light it up in the minors, who have been in the White Sox farm, and
yeah, I mean, we've seen it across a million.
Yeah, we've seen it. I mean, even not even just the White Sox, but like baseball in general. We see it all the time. I just hope it works out. I would love to be sitting here in. I mean,
he's only 23 though, dude.
Years
I mean,
from now.
He's young. Like he's got.
It would be super cool to just be like, hey, I was wrong. Like it worked out. Awesome. It worked out.
He's your God damn it! Why am I forgetting his name? Who'd we trade?
Casey?
No. Who did the Sox? Who did the Cubs trade to the Sox?
Cease?
No,
Jose Quintana.
Who we traded for Jose Quintana?
Oh,
God damn it! The left fielder.
I
mean, it's not. I'm thinking like
I can picture his face.
I know Moncada keeps popping in my head. I know it's not
Moncada.
Him. I know.
It was Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez. Yeah, he's your new Eloy Jimenez. It's like.
Well, I really hope that's not the case because Eloy could give two shits.
But I'm saying like how phenomenal he was like younger. Like this guy could be an absolute
in the minors,
stud.
When people are like, "Dude, this guy's nuts."
Yeah, I mean it's yeah.
And now he's, I think, is in the Orioles minor league.
Who did I just see? Oh no, the Angels. The Angels re-signed Moncada for another year. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Eloy
is actually kind of huge. I mean, hey, that's kind of crazy because like considering.
I haven't heard any moves made from them. I mean, they're just basically
in limbo.
Yeah, yeah, like straight up. That's exactly what it is. Cody Bellinger got a deal done with the Yankees.
I did see that.
5 years, $162.5 million with opt-outs after the second and third season, and a $20 million signing bonus, and a full no trade clause. 162 for 5 years.
It's kind of nuts, ain't it? The Mets are just making all kinds of moves, though.
Yeah, well, the Mets are. The Mets have actually.
Yeah, I know. I know you're talking.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about, but I also
But you're just anticipating the Subway Series this year because it should be great.
On paper,
the Mets are just going fucking all in. Clearly this year, they are trying to. They are the Dodgers' little brother right now.
They are trying to save baseball. They're like, you know what?
No, they're not. They're doing exactly what the Dodgers are. They're ruining it. They're just signing everyone.
No, that's the thing. Because if just one, we needed another team to do this. Because if just the Dodgers are doing it, now there's an argument. It's like, hey, anyone can do it. Just spend the money.
I mean, that argument's on baby deer legs. That's
the thing. I mean, realistically, these guys are all rich as could be. Spend the money.
I think he's the richest owner in baseball.
And let's think about it this way. Shohei Ohtani, they made his contract in 1 year. Almost his entire contract in 1 year. Just because they signed Shohei Ohtani.
They made more than his contract, actually.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, there you go. Spend the money. You'll make more.
But the Dodgers, I think I brought this up. They have some weird TV deal where I mentioned that, right? Like where they get TV rights for their own shit and like this and that. So
just like Chicago Sports TV Network.
Yeah. But I mean the Mets, they get Freddie Peralta in a trade with the Brewers.
It's actually crazy, dude.
It is crazy. Top prospects, Jet Williams, Brandon Sproat are headed to Milwaukee. That's just fucking Brandon Sproat. Brandon Scrotum.
They also got that crazy center fielder from Chicago.
And yeah, I mean now you look at they got Luis Robert, they got Freddie Peralta, they got Juan Soto, and they got Bo Bichette.
Bruh.
And they already have Francisco Lindor. I think they're probably who's their fucking catcher? Francisco Alvarez. He's a beast. That short little 5'2" fat ass. He's a beast. He's like mini Alejandro Kirk. There was something, I forgot who else they got in that thing too. I like the. Oh no, it was different. The Rangers actually. The Rangers made a big trade. They traded for Mackenzie Gore from the Nationals, which the Nationals got for Mackenzie Gore. They got Gavin Fein, Devin Fitzgerald, Alejandro Rosario, Abimelec Ortiz, and Yeremy Cabrera. Fein was a 12th pick last year, and Fitzgerald is like a very highly touted prospect. So that's a huge return.
I think that's crazy. That's kind of like how you should. That was like what you should do.
Yeah, and Mackenzie Gore's not. He's good. He's good, but like
sucks.
The Rangers, I just don't feel like are primed for a guy like Mackenzie. Like I guess he kind of fits on them. They're mid, so he kind of fits on that team to be like he'll be a good starting pitcher for them.
Yeah.
But a team like the Cubs, like Mackenzie Gore would be a guy who could go to the Cubs and be like have like a Matt Boyd season where he just turns it on and has the best year of his career. Yeah. Like if he went to like an actual good team. But yeah, I mean, the Nationals I think are a team that's like kind of slept on. I'm not making like any season predictions yet.
The Walgreens team?
Yeah, the Walgreens logo. I do think that's going to be a team that's kind of like they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in a couple years. Like within this year and next year, they're going to be very fucking good.
Well, they had like one other player, like a big player, like a Bryce Harper caliber player. That would really help.
And they got James Wood. He's a monster. He's a fucking monster, dude. I forget who else they got too. They got fuck. Oh, it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna try and look up their roster really quick because it's gonna bug the shit out of me if I can't remember that. Why? What are we doing here with this fucking? This app is so dumb. This app is so dumb sometimes.
X?
No, the sports app, dude. Oh, C.J. Abrams. He was another one, too. C.J. Abrams. Luis Garcia, he was very good for them last year. Dylan Cruz is all right. James Wood, obviously, is a beast. They don't have their whole starting roster, like their however many man roster, but
yeah,
they got a decent team that they're putting together. I mean, like I said, in the next year or two, I think they're actually going to be contending for something. I really do.
That'd be cool.
There was another. No, that was it on sports. Actually, that was it on sports. No, not sports. This Niners Stadium thing, dude, this electrical substation thing is like growing a lot of legs.
I think
it's getting legs, dude.
That's your algorithm? I have not seen it. So everything you're about to tell me.
The fucking GM. I can't fucking remember their GM's name. The GM and Kyle Shanahan sat down and did a fucking press conference, and someone asked him about it, and he was like, "We're looking into it." He's like, anything that can, I'm trying to blank on the word. Anything that like involves the player's health and safety is a concern to us, and we are looking into it. He goes, I don't know anything about it, but we are starting to look into it. If there's real concern around it.
That's the most. Like,
and everyone's
get that shit out of my face. Like, I'm just gonna give you an answer I've ever heard in my life. It's like,
1,000%.
We're looking into it. It's like, okay.
He seemed relatively serious about it, though. If he did bullshit, it was a good job bullshitting.
He's gotta. That's his job. He talks to the press. You get media training.
That's why he's good at what he does.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is crazy, and I'm like, because everyone's talking about like they're like top 3 in major injuries over the last 10 years.
Why not? It's like, why all of a sudden?
No, in the last 10 years, like it's
that's
like
what I'm saying, though. But how long have they been practicing next to that?
Well, that's what I was saying before, where it's like it's been there since the 80s. They've been practicing there since the 80s, where it's like, I mean, who knows?
Yeah,
they're gonna fucking
something could be going on. Like,
and it's hilarious because now the tinfoil hats are coming out because they're like, oh, but the Super Bowl's there. What? Someone's gonna tear their Achilles during the Super Bowl because of it. It's like, no, that's not what people are saying. It's continued. It's like continued exposure to the thing. The fact that they are around it 24/7. But when you look at it, that's something people have always said. Look at people who live under fucking high tension wires. That's always been a thing where people are like, you living under high tension wires is like not good because of the constant electromagnetic shit that gets released and like it affects humans. It really does affect humans, but it's like to what level is it affecting? There's this argument is just going to be very interesting to see one side coming at it and being like, well, what about this player, that player, this injury, this, and that, and other people being like this. I mean, there's a lot of money on the other side of the electrical substation people, whoever own it, run it, are going to be like, no, shut the fuck up. We're not moving this billion-dollar project because you guys think it's breaking ankles over there. Like, dude, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
But it is getting traction. I did think it was kind of hilarious. There you go. I forgot I had this screenshot. So the Niners have the most games lost to injuries among all teams in the NFL. The Niners have had 7 to 8 Achilles or patellar tendon tears. The NFL league average is 2 to 3 per year. The Niners have had more than 40 hamstring or calf pulls. Since 2017, when Shanahan took over, the Niners have been top 10 in injury rate every season except for one. More than 2,000 games lost to injury, which is most in the NFL. That was one of the tweets that I had seen. And it's like, okay, that is a valid, like, that does make you want to be like. And then that picture, like I said, of the dead trees, like the trees on that side that are next to the electrical substation are dead as fuck. No leaves at all. And then they turned and they went to the other, took a picture of the other side. Trees are green. Totally fine. It's like, that's kind of weird. That's got to do something with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I just think, I don't know.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny that it's like you hearing the GM bring it up, dude, just cracked me up. Like, this is so funny.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Let's pick our picks, though.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'll tell you right now, Seahawks, Patriots. There you go. Lock it in.
Really?
That's a Super Bowl matchup.
Going with the sheep, huh?
I'm just going with the good defense. I mean, that defense is filthy. If they can play to the way they did last week, I think they got no problem. I mean, look at the Bears, dude. The Bears held the Rams to low score all game.
Big temperature difference, though, at least. Although in Seattle, it's gonna be very fucking cold this week. I think
that's what I'm saying. I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Let's start with. Well, yeah, we could start with that one. I mean, that's a late game, but yeah, Rams are 2.5 point underdogs.
I definitely think it'll come down to a field goal.
I'm on the Rams. I think the Rams are going to win this.
If the Rams win it, they're winning the Super Bowl.
I agree.
I think the Patriots are a good team. I just think the two teams that they might have to potentially face are the better team.
Definitely. 1,000% better.
Like,
strength of schedule and all that shit now can come into play when you're talking which team is better than which.
Yeah.
Like, Patriots are very, very good.
If you play in the NFC West and you make it to the playoffs, you already have an upper hand. I'm just going to say that right now.
Yeah.
Like,
you've been through the gauntlet.
Joking.
Legit,
like,
yeah.
You play,
the fucking Niners had a chance to win the fucking number 1 overall seed, and they were devastated with injury and shit this year.
Saying.
Like,
the
Niners
speaks volumes on like the Shanahan tree. I mean, shout out, like, Shanahans are winning all over. Shanahan just won a national championship.
He did.
Just saying.
A Mike Shanahan.
Isn't he actually related to him?
I don't know. I would imagine he is, but I forgot to bring that up. I was laughing about that during the game when they were showing Mike Shanahan. I'm like, that's hilarious. It's the exact same name. That's Super Bowl winning head coach Mike Shanahan.
I'm looking this up.
Yeah, I think
he's not related to him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Just like Chris Jones is not related to John Jones.
Just like Malachi Tony's dad, Antonio Brown, is not Antonio Brown. But he did play in the NFL.
Malachi Tony's dad is Antonio. His name is Antonio Brown?
Mm-hmm. But he's not Antonio Brown. But his dad did play in the NFL.
Interestingly enough, the same guy who caught the interception to end the game for the Natty, I forget his name, Starks?
Sure.
Something. His dad was the one who was on Miami when they played Ohio State in the national championship and had a pass interference call that won Ohio State the national championship.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Time is a flat circle.
Time is a flat circle. Yeah, give me the Rams. I'm taking the Rams here.
Sure.
Rams plus 2.5. Rams money line. I think this is the Rams just fucking play the Seahawks so good, and the Seahawks got a lot of juice behind them right now, though. That's concerning, but I feel like McVay's gonna have the boys rolling.
That's fine. I mean, hey, that's why we're here.
I like the over. I like 46.5 points. Give me the over on that.
No, give me
I'd
the
feel
under.
way more comfortable taking that than
Hammer the under.
46.5.
If it's gonna be that cold, defensive matchup.
Yeah, I want to see. I gotta look it up because I swore I might have seen something on it.
Give me
Let
the
me just
under.
let me look up Seattle's weather. Just do that because I want to say it is supposed to be very cold up there. Which would make things extremely interesting. I wonder what Denver's weather is too, because that also will change a lot of.
I don't know. Is it just me? Or,
Not really, I guess. What?
is it me? Just me, or like, are Broncos fans like anymore just like hipsters?
No, it's supposed to be 44 degrees Sunday, 32 at night. So
In Seattle?
under 40. Yeah, under 40.
It'll be chilly.
Under 40 by game time, which is where obviously all the stats were coming out when it was like Stafford going to
Yeah.
Chicago and under 40 degrees and blah, blah, blah. Well, what did he do? He won. And he actually didn't play bad. So,
Well, he kind of did. Won't give him the win.
yeah, it wasn't because, but I mean, he didn't play terrible.
Yeah.
Like everyone thought, like, oh, cold weather, he's going to be throwing fucking, like, he's going to throw picks and fumble and this and that and blah, blah, blah. It's like, nah, he didn't really play that bad.
He did that like 45 times, so that was actually crazy.
He did. Yeah, give me the fucking, I'm on the Rams here. And then, yeah, you got Broncos, Patriots in Denver with Jared Stidham making his start. Patriots, this is interesting. I should have took it before the odds shifted again. Boy, that's crazy. So we've added some reverse line movement here. The line opened up at Patriots on the road in Denver, who are, I think, undefeated or have only lost one game at home this year. They were 5.5-point favorites over the Broncos. 72% of the money was coming in on the Patriots to cover 5.5, and the line dropped to 4.5.
Yeah, nah.
That's reverse line movement. That's a weird fuck. Why?
Yeah, that's
If it's
fair.
doing that, it should jump to 6.5. If everyone thinks the Patriots are going to win by 5.5, it should jump up to 6.5 to make it harder for people to bet on the Patriots because 72% of the fucking money's coming in on them. Why would it? It shouldn't drop a point. And then also the line, the odds earlier on the Broncos were, or the Patriots were favored to cover 4.5. The Broncos are now favored, -115 to cover 4.5 points.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot closer game than I think everyone expects, but the Patriots are going to win.
71% of the bets are still on the Patriots -4.5.
Yeah, I mean, that's just Vegas wanting your money.
Give me the Broncos money line.
That's fine. Yeah.
Broncos, Rams. Actually, I'll take the Broncos plus 4.5. New England will win.
Yeah.
I think the
definitely
NFL,
will.
you know what they want? MVP battle. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who's going to win
Dude,
MVP?
playoffs don't matter.
It's gonna. No, I know, but yeah, MVP Super Bowl though. Like one of these two
Yeah.
is going to be MVP.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be? Like they would
We got the
fucking
MVP
live.
versus the Offensive Player of the Year.
The young versus old, the new buck versus the old vet, the guy who's about to retire, the guy who's a new face of the league coming up, like the
Yeah.
new dynasty fucking starting. Like they would thrive on that.
Yeah, that would be. They would love that.
But I could see the Broncos winning, dude. I really can see them actually still winning this game. I'm torn. I'm taking
Yeah.
them plus the 4.5 for that reason, but
It's fine. But yeah, that's all I got.
I had something interesting I saw. Kind of fucked with me a little bit. Himalayan pink salt. Not anywhere from the Himalayas. It's actually mined from a salt mine in Pakistan. Away from the Himalayas. Not even in the foothills of the Himalayas, because the foothills of the Himalayas do fall into Pakistan, but it is too far away. It is not considered the foothills of the Himalayas. So it is just it's just old pink salt. This old pink salt mine that's in Pakistan. It's all marketing. Himalayan pink salt, just marketing. It's from fucking Pakistan.
Just like a lot of other things. Dubai chocolate. I don't think that's actually from Dubai.
Really? Well, I'm sure a lot of them aren't.
I'm pretty sure it's probably just like
Chocolate. It's Hershey. It's from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
with like pistachio.
Yeah.
It's kind of mid too.
I haven't had it yet. Obviously,
It's
like,
not
that's
like
the new thing that's everywhere now.
Yeah, it's like really just more hype than anything. I've had it a couple times. I'm just like, it's alright. Nothing beats the yogurt covered pretzels from Albanese. Those are so gas.
You know what we just bought today at Costco? Strawberry covered pretzels, like strawberry dipped pretzels.
It sounds pretty good. I like
Strawberry
strawberry
chocolate.
flavored things.
Me too.
Not
We
the
just bought strawberries
biggest fan
too.
of strawberries.
Really?
Yeah, they kind of suck.
Dude, strawberries are extremely fucking fire. How could you like fake strawberry flavor but not real strawberries?
It's just like liking. Like I like grapes, but like grape flavored things are way better than actual grapes.
Yeah, but you like the. Oh no.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
No,
100%.
that's crazy. That's bananas are better than I hate fucking artificial banana flavor.
It's not artificial, dude. Remember? That's the actual taste. Real bananas went extinct.
Yeah. Sure.
Dude, for real.
You know, grape flavor actually isn't even grape.
I know.
It's like grape doesn't actually have a.
Neither does blue raspberry.
Yeah, well, blue raspberry. Yeah, it's another thing. It's weird. Like you eat a raspberry, it doesn't taste like.
Blue raspberries don't
Blue.
even exist.
Yeah, but I mean like raspberry. Yeah,
Yeah.
like raspberry. Where do they come up with blue raspberry? But yeah, raspberries don't taste like blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, grape flavor. It's like there's no
Fire.
flavor profile
Fire.
that they can decide or like make out of anything that can actually match a grape, which is very weird. That we, also colors too.
Oh, we
That you just look
associate-
at a color and you associate it with.
Yeah.
When you think red, what flavor comes to mind?
I mean, multiple. I guess it depends on the
What's the
shape.
first one when I say red? What's the first color?
Strawberries.
Yeah, me too. I think a lot of people think we go cherry. Cherries are fucking
If it's
ass,
a
by the way.
darker,
I hate cherry.
if it's dark red, a dark red I'll associate with cherries.
That would, yeah, that's understandable. I hate cherry flavored shit.
Yeah,
Cherry's
it's,
ass.
It's not great.
Cherries themselves are ass too.
Yeah, they're pretty mid. They're not great. I'm not the biggest fan. I also don't like eating around the seed. Don't really love that too much.
What about tying a stem in a knot with your tongue? Means you're good at making out.
Yeah, Drake and Josh.
Fucking, I heard that even before Drake and Josh. It's just like a thing. That's been a thing for a long time.
I'm sure.
Some like old movies that people did that
Probably. I mean, hey, it's impressive.
shit. It is. It is impressive. Means
Pretty
you're good
cool.
with your tongue. That's always good.
Yeah, I mean, on that note. Yeah, on that note, guys,
What that mouth do?
hit us up. Drop a comment. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if you could tie a fucking cherry stem in a knot with your tongue.
That'd be cool. And if you can, and you know us personally, send us a video.
Yeah, please. I'm begging you.
But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, rate, and review where you can. And just share. Let people know. And as always, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it very much. See you on the next one.
Thanks.